The Constitution of India, Preamble. We, the people of India, having solemnly resolved to constitute India into a sovereign, socialist, secular, democratic republic and to secure to all its citizens justice, social, economic and political, liberty of thought, expression, belief, faith and worship, equality of status and of opportunity, and to promote among them all fraternity, assuring the dignity of the individual and the unity and integrity of the nation. In our Constituent Assembly, this 26th day of November 1949, do hereby adopt, enact and give to ourselves this Constitution.
Hello, welcome back to the social class. എല്ലാവർക്കും സുഖം തന്നെയല്ലേ? യെസ്. അപ്പോൾ കഴിഞ്ഞ ക്ലാസ്സിൽ നമ്മൾ പുതിയൊരു ചാപ്റ്റർ സ്റ്റാർട്ട് ചെയ്തു, മോർ അബൌട്ട് മാപ്സ് അല്ലേ? ആൻഡ് വി ഹാവ് ലേൺഡ് അബൌട്ട് the main parts of map, isn't it? Yes. Which are the main 4 parts of map? Yes, they are map scale, map title, map legend and yes, compass rose. And we have understood about the functions of these parts, isn't it? Yes. And today we are going to study about the types of map. Okay, are you all ready? Yes. So take page number 34 in your studio. Types of maps. Why do we need a separate political and physical map of a place? Do you know? No. So let's see. Okay. Pair up with a partner. Look at the given map. Take turns to ask each other a question from the map. Make a list of questions and the answers. You have to do this activity with your friend or sibling. Okay. We are aware that maps are an important tool that help us find our way and locate places. So as we all know, maps help us to find our way and to locate the places. Maps are full of different kinds of informations, like they show us the location of cities, towns, mountains, rivers, then hills, lakes and landmarks, just to name a few. However, it is not easy to show all these different pieces of information on the same map. Is it easy to show all the information in a single map? No, it is difficult. So that is why there are different types of maps. Okay, each map has a purpose. So it is very difficult to show all these informations like hills, mountains, major cities, rivers, mountains, then lakes, states, capitals and union territories, all these things in a single map. So that is why there are different types of maps. Is it clear for you? Yes. Each map has a purpose. The 2 main types of maps are physical and political. So the 2 main types of maps are physical maps and political maps. Okay. So let's see what are physical maps. Okay. Physical maps. A physical map shows the physical features of a place or country like rivers, mountains, vegetation, forests and lakes. A physical map helps us to understand the physical features of a particular place. The physical features such as rivers, mountains, vegetation, forests and lakes. Different colors are used to represent different features. Blue for water, brown for mountains and green for vegetation. So we use different colors to represent different features. We use different colors to represent different features such as green for vegetation, blue for water, brown for mountains, etc. It is very clear in this map. You can see brown, green and blue colors in this map. Here all the Arabian Sea, the Bay of Bengal and the Indian Ocean, all these water bodies are represented using blue color, and the mountain ranges such as Eastern Ghats, Satpuras, Vindhyas, etc. all are represented using brown color, and the vegetation is in green color, isn't it? Yes. So a physical map helps us to understand rivers, mountains, vegetation, then forest and lakes. Is it clear for you? Yes. Then let's see what are political maps. A political map shows the boundaries and locations of countries, states, cities and towns. These boundaries and locations are generally determined by people rather than nature. Political maps do not show any physical features of a place. So just like the physical map shows the physical features of a particular place, a political map shows the boundaries and locations of states, countries, cities and towns. Is it clear? Yes. From this map we can understand the boundaries of the country India and also about the states in India and also about the main cities in India, isn't it? Yes. There is no physical features there in this map, isn't it? Because a political map shows the boundaries and location of a country, states, towns and cities. Okay. Whereas a physical map shows the physical features of a country or a place like rivers, forests, mountains, lakes, vegetations, etc. Is it clear? Yes. And in page number 38 you can see the physical and political maps of the world, isn't it? Yes. The first one is political map. It shows the boundaries and locations of different continents, countries, states, cities and towns. And the second one is physical map of the world. So in this map it shows the physical features of the whole world. Okay? Yes. Physical features like mountains, rivers, forests, vegetation, lakes, etc. Is it clear? Yes. Today, development in technology allow us to read map on our phone too, isn't it? Development in technology help us to see the whole world in our cell phone, isn't it? In our mobile phone, isn't it? Yes. Tools like Google Maps are easily available to us. They help us reach places easily. We use Google Maps to find our way to different places, isn't it? Using different types of maps to present different kinds of information allow us to explore all the features of a place easily without any confusion. ഇപ്പോൾ നമ്മൾ മൊത്തം ആ മാപ്പ് നോക്കുകയാണെങ്കിൽ അതിൽ ഫിസിക്കൽ ഫീച്ചേഴ്സും പൊളിറ്റിക്കൽ ഫീച്ചേഴ്സും എല്ലാം കൂടെ വന്നാൽ വി വിൽ ഗെറ്റ് കൺഫ്യൂസ്ഡ്, ഇസ്ൻ്റ് ഇറ്റ്? അപ്പോൾ അതില്ലാതിരിക്കാനായിട്ട് ഡിഫറെൻറ്റ് കൈൻഡ്സ് ഓഫ് മാപ്സ് നമ്മളെ ഹെൽപ്പ് ചെയ്യുന്നു എന്നാണ് പറയുന്നത്. സോ ഐ ഹോപ്പ് ഓൾ ഓഫ് യു അണ്ടർസ്റ്റുഡ് അബൌട്ട് the two main types of maps. Which are they? Yes, the first one is physical map. The physical map helps us to understand the physical features of a particular place, whereas a political map helps us to understand the boundaries and the location of countries, states, cities and towns. Is it clear? Yes. So read the content thoroughly. Okay. So in the next class we will start our new chapter, Phases of India. Okay, so we'll meet you in the next class. Till then, bye bye.